ticking and things that make me want to rock because I can't. I rock on purpose a lot because I can't stand the feeling of being out of control of my body to that extent. Convulsions are another thing because you just can't control them and they pass, but when you're ticking all the time in public, it makes me uncomfortable, so I prefer to rock, which is equally distracting, I'm sure, to other people, but it's more comforting to me because at least I am in control of the movement. It really confuses my brain when I'm twitching and I'm not in control of what my body's doing. I'm not sending a message intentionally to my brain to move, so that freaks me out. So anyway, I did see a sort of already reduction in neurological symptoms yesterday. There was an increase in pain. So the tingling, the nerve stuff stopped happening, which made me sort of probably what it was. It wasn't necessarily an increase in pain, but it made the bone pain way more apparent than normal because I wasn't distracted by the tinglies and the jitteries and the... So I took a lot more pain medication yesterday too, which might have contributed to me being high or the normal when I took the gabapentin last night. So anyway, that was a really long ramble to say she's putting me on a new medicine that's supposed to really help the neurological symptoms. I'm crossing my fingers that that's true. There's something else I wanted to talk about. New drugs, what the blindness was caused by. I got a new walker. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but I had a children's walker from a thrift store before and it was killing my spine. And now I have like a normal size walker. And I blogged at one point about how the hell do you use your walker and get your food to the kitchen. They make trays for your walkers. I didn't know that. But that's the answer if you're wondering. I mean, I'm just stupid to not even like think of that, but I just never thought at this age, nobody does, nobody plans for it, that I'd be needing a walker, so I just didn't, that wasn't information I was gathering in life. I wasn't, how do you decorate a walker, and how do you make it glide easier, and how do you get your food from the kitchen to the living room? The answer is, they have trays that attach to the front of your walker. So we got another one at the thrift stores. Thrift stores are coming in handy for medical supplies for me, as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people are like, how do you have the budget to keep getting these new medical things? Thrift stores. This was a fully, maybe I'll show you even. It's a fully adult-sized walker that we got for $5.99 at a thrift store. And if the time comes when I need a wheelchair, which might come, just based on sort of where my bone pain has been, and my weakness, if that time comes where I need a regular wheelchair and not just the one I can rent at Walmart or when I go out places, I know that they're at thrift stores for $10-15, so and then you don't feel weird about decorating them with funny stickers and stuff, because you gotta laugh if you're in a wheelchair, so you have to have like a Powerpuff Girls sticker or something on that bad mamma jamma. But you don't feel like you're ruining it if it costs you $10 to begin with. And you're recycling. Somebody else has used it and you're using it, then hopefully you'll get better. And then somebody else after you can use it, but then they'll get the benefit of it being decorated. Okay, so what else? So later today, I think I still want to blog. I still want to do some stick puppets, but I just haven't felt good enough. And then I also want to talk about how Lyme disease enters a tick and metastaphizes in their jawline at some point. That's something I'm very interested in, is the chemistry of that. But I wanted to say hello to My SecretDisease. Her name is Maggie on Facebook. And I've watched her 2 videos and she sent me a little hello. Maggie, I hope you post a new video soon too. And I understand Maggie posted that she feels sort of reclusive, and so she's always had a strong opinion on things. But that's starting to sort of fade because she feels reclusive because she feels sick. I totally get that to a certain degree. Although I have to say that the more in pain I am, certainly I held opinions, I just don't go into the world to spout them. But YouTube is a great tool for that. Making a video on YouTube. is a way to sort of vent. Like, it is a very cathartic feeling thing to, even if you're not talking to anyone. I mean, I believe that there are some people watching my videos because I know that I'm watching a lot of people's videos. But even if someone's not, it's cathartic to feel like you're speaking to someone for 10 minutes at a time when you feel very lonely, because you feel sick and isolated, and you know that the world at large doesn't want to constantly listen to you blah 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 about being sick, because that's boring. I mean, they want to tell you about their day, and their day being much brighter than yours. Probably never want to hear about yours in reality. So post more videos, Maggie. Even if they're just you being pissed off. Like, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Maybe that doesn't work for you. But for me, it's very cathartic. Because I guarantee you, I turn off the camera and I'm upset and, like, in my little hidey hole for a lot of the day. But it just makes you feel like you're visiting with someone. Oh, and then sometime, Maggie, we should talk about, in one of your videos, you talk about smoking copious amounts of pot, marijuana, which is something I used to do. And I say that, I don't mean something like, oh, a long time ago when I was young. I mean, up to the point where I got diagnosed in April. I was smoking copious amounts of pot because it was aiding in, I mean, it didn't really do a lot, but at least it touched the pain a little bit, and it set some relaxation in your body that feels like it's being attacked from every angle. So I totally get it. My doctor did give me a warning, though, about... and she's not like a conservative. It wasn't like a legal warning. It was a warning about the way it affects your blood, and the fact that I always thought it probably thins your blood, like they say smoking thins your blood, but it apparently makes your blood thicker. And so when you're already having a trouble with spirochetes and sickness in there, the fact that it makes your blood thicker is sort of, it makes it rougher for your body to fight and to clean stuff out, because it's moving sort of more sludge-like. And a lot of us with Lyme and Bartonella and Babesia already have like blood clotting problems, because our bodies over the years have tried to formulate an aggressive response to fighting off these things, and a lot of times it results in like a clotting disorder or thick blood, and a lot of us are on blood thinners, and so I've tried to stay away. I have not successfully stayed away from the pot completely, because it's fun. And when I have a choice, I just grew up in such a homeopathic herbal household that when I have the choice to take 42 pain pills, that's an exaggeration, but way more than my daily dose, or my daily dose of pain medication, and smoke a little weed, I'm probably going to smoke a little weed. So at this point, for me, it's weekly maybe, or bi-weekly. It's not very often anymore, because I'm heeding her advice and trying to stay well. It is illegal. I should put that caveat out there since I'm talking about it on YouTube. But I understand, but I just thought I'd let you know what my doctor told me, because I wouldn't have believed anybody but her, quite frankly, because every doctor tells you not to use drugs, and abusing drugs is always a terrible thing, but if it's out there if it's something like that makes you feel better, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so that's my ramble about everything. And so post videos. I have a really good time. YouTube is my social circle now, and I'm enjoying it. Now I can't remember what time I took the art. Maybe I'll see it on the video. Okay, you guys have good... It's Friday. Have really good Fridays. Yeah. I did other dorky stuff this morning since I've been up. Like, I did a Biore nose strip. And stuff like that, just to keep myself entertained. I crawled to the bathroom and did that, but that's not relevant. Okay, have good Fridays. I'll talk to you all soon, I'm sure. I may even post another video today.